son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean, by providence impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar.
The $10 founding father without a father
got a lot farther by working a lot harder,
by being a lot smarter,
by being a self-starter.
By 14, they placed him in charge of the trade and charter.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away,
Across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up.
inside he was longing for something to put his brain on.
the brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned.
Man, saw the streets dripping down the drain.
When they played kickball, Roger would always score.
The vampire was slain, the incident lit a flame.
Then 100 quesadillas, just stack them on
This guy is insane, man.
We fight for what is right, we'll never settle for zero.
Take an exercise, do not forget where you came from.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
My name is Alexander Hamilton.
There's a million things I haven't done,
But that's okay, that's okay.
when he was 10, his father's place full of debt-ridden.
2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with his cousin, the cousin committed suicide.
Voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself.
He started retreating and reading every trade is on the shelf.
He was a little destitute without a sense of restitution. Started working for his mother's land.
Vader threw the emperor into the Death Star's power core.
Challenging every trainer he sets his eyes on.
Embracing vortex energy, see him as he stands at the
Shore on the beach as he holds his head up.
discovered the 3 golden laws of motion.
Use your suit and be a new man.
New year, you must do what you can.
We are hiding in our homes from you.
Hiding in a home from you.
Energy of ocean generates the flow of time. Harry Potter, everything. Harry Potter, everything. It's on the series now. Will you know what he overcame?
The world will never be the same.
They're in the oven now. See if you can fight them. A young sailor named Anthony right beside him.
Enemies destroyed a rep, but now they're gonna suffer.
We drive the bus.
Me, I hired him.
Me, I counsel him.
Us, we love them.
And we're the right girls to fight him, fight him.
There's a million goals I haven't scored, but just you wait.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Lacazette.
Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir?
That depends, who's asking?
Oh, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, Burr.
I'm getting nervous.
Sir, I heard your name in Princeton. I was taking an accelerated course of study.
When I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours.
I may have punched him. It's a blur, sir.
He handles the financials.
You punched a bursar.
Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate into then join the revolution.
He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid.
So how'd you do it?
How'd you graduate so fast?
It was my parents' dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan, of course. I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war that
The proof that we're worth more than anyone bargained for. Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking money off, give you some free advice.
Talk less.
Smile more. Huh.
Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead.
Yes. Fools will run their mouths off, wind up dead.
Yo, what time is it?
Showtime! Like I said.
Showtime!
Yeah, I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3.
Those red coats don't want it with me.
Cause I will plot, chicka plot these cops till I'm free.
Oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette.
The Lancelot of the revolutionary set.
I came from above just to say bonsoir.
Tell the king que c'est toi, who's the best, c'est moi.
I am Hercules Mulligan. Loving it, loving it, yes.
I heard a mother say, come back.
Lock up your daughters and horses.
Of course it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets.
Wow, no more sex for me, another blues.
Let's raise a couple more to the revolution!
Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College.
Aaron Burr gave us a verse, drop some knowledge.
You go, taking a stand.
You spit, I'ma sit, we'll see where we land.
But the revolution's imminent, still, what do you stand for?
If you stand for nothing, bro, what do you fall for?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, who's this kid? What's he going to do?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
Hey yo, I'm just like my country.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and
I'm not throwing away my shot.
I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I am astonished.
The problem is I got a lot of brains but no polish.
I got a holler just to be heard.
With every word I drop knowledge.
I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of gold.
Trying to reach my goal, reach unapproachable.
Only 19, but my mind is old.
This New York City streets get colder, I shoulder
Every burden, every disadvantage.
I've learned to manage, I don't have a gun to brandish.
I'll walk the street famished.
The plan is to fan this spark into a flame.
The tag is kicked off, let me spell out the name.
I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D. We are meant to be.
A colony that runs independently.
Meanwhile, Ben keeps shitting us endlessly.
Essentially, they tax us relentlessly.
And King George turned around on to spend its free.
He ain't never gonna set his descendants free.
So there will be a revolution in this century.
Enter me! He says in parentheses.
Be shocked when the history book mentions me.
I will lay down my life if it sets us free.
Eventually you'll see my ascendancy.
And I am not throwing away my shot.
No, I am not throwing away my shot.
Hey yo, I'm just like my country.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry.
And I'm not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Hey yo, I'm just like my country.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And
I'm not throwing away my shot.
it's time to take a shot.
I dream of life without a monarchy.
The unrest in France will lead to anarchy.
Anarchy, how you say, how you, oh, anarchy.
When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my...
Yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice.
I got your own, go ahead and look for friendship.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me.
You and I do or die.
Wait till I sally in on a stallion.
With the first black battalion.
Have another shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices.
You keep out of trouble and you double your choices.
I'm with you, but the situation is fraught.
Gotta be carefully talk.
If you talk, you're gonna get shot. Bird, check what we got.
Mr. Lafayette, hard rock, I cancel up.
I think your pants look hot.
Lawrence, I like you a lot. That's such a plot, blacker than the kettle calling the pot.
What are the odds of gods will put us all on the spot?
Pop and it's quite unconventional with them like it or not.
Bunch of revolutionary munition abolitionists.
Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is.
Oh, am I talking too loud?
Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth.
I never had a group of friends before.
Promise, I'm gonna make all of you proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
Not throwing away my shot. I said I'm not throwing away my shot.
Just like my country.
And I'm not throwing away my shot.
Everybody sing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Yeah.
Rise up when you're living on your knees. Rise up.
Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up.
Tell
your sister that she has gotta rise up.
When are these colonies gonna rise up? When are these colonies gonna rise up?
When are these colonies gonna rise up?
When are these colonies gonna rise up, rise up?
I imagine just too much of you smell like a memory.
When's he gonna get me?
You must sleep 7 feet ahead of me.
Is it like the internet's been telling me?
See, I never thought I'd live past 20.
Where I come from, some get half as many.
Ask anybody why we live it fast and we laugh and full blast.
It's not a moment, it's the movement.
We're all the hungriest brothers with something to prove. When
Foes oppose us, we take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, it's a guarantee of freedom for our descendants.
Oh, well, the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death. We know defendants.
I know the action industry is exciting, but
Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing.
We need to handle our financial situation.
Are we a nation, a state? What's the state of our nation?
Our past patiently waiting, a passionately smashing every expectation.
Every action is an act of creation.
I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow.
For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow. I am not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot.
hey, oh, I'm just like my country.
We're gonna rise up. It's time to take a shot.
It's time to take a shot.
Rise up. Shot. Rise up.
It's time to take a shot. 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 Shot.
It's time to take a shot, time to take a shot.
And I am not throwing away my
shot. I may not live to see our glory,
but I will gladly join the fight.
And when our children tell our story, they'll tell the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to freedom.
Something they can never take away.
No matter what they tell you.
Raise a glass to the four of us.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
Telling the story of tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
telling the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
They'll tell the story of the night.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor.
They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the comments just to watch them talk.
Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded.
Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys work.
Angelica, Eliza,
and Peggy,
the Schuyler sisters.
Angelica,
Peggy,
Eliza, work.
Daddy said to be home by sundown.
Daddy doesn't need to know.
Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, look around. The revolution's happening in New York. New York.
Angela, work.
Excited now, Daddy wants to go to war.
People shouting in the square.
Kind of the violence on our shore.
Look around, look around.
Angelica, remind me what we're looking for.
She's looking for me.
Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work.
I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work.
There's nothing
nothing like summer in the city.
Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty.
Excuse me, miss. I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money.
Why you slumming in the city in your fancy heels?
You searching for an urchin who can give you ideals?
Burr, you disgust me.
Ah, so you've discussed me.
I'm a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine.
Students say that I'm intense, so I'm saying
You want a revolution, I want a revelation.
So listen to my declaration.
we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
And when I make Thomas Jefferson, I'm not compelling to include women in the sequel.
Work!
Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now.
History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world.
In the greatest city in the world.
Some people come stand right on stage. Some people say that I'm insane. I'm insane. We want a revolution, my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now.
History is happening in Manhattan. We just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world.
Work, work, Angelica.
Work, Eliza.
And Peggy.
The Styler sisters.
When you're looking for a minor, work.
In the greatest city in the world.
In the greatest city in the world.
My name is Samuel Seabury.
And I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress.
We not the rebel. Scream revolution.
They have not your interest at heart.
Oh my god, tear this dude apart.
Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution.
This Congress does not speak for me.
They're playing a dangerous game.
I pray the king shows you his mercy.
For shame, for shame.
He had rebels, time to scream,
But the revolution is coming.
They have not your interest.
To you with a straight face.
Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution.
Honestly, you shouldn't even talk.
And what about Boston? Look at the cost of all that we've lost.
Talk of this Congress does not speak. My dog speaks more eloquently.
They are dangerous, but strangely your mange is the same.
The king shows you his mercy. Is he in Jersey?
For the revolution! For the revolution!
You repeat yourself again, I'm gonna
Scream!
Honestly, look at me, please don't read.
Not your interest.
Modulate the key, then not debate the beat.
Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander, please.
I'd rather be divisive than indecisive.
Drop the nicety, silence.
A message from the king. A message from the king.
A message from the king.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay.
You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by.
We're so sad.
Made an arrangement when you went away.
Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back.
Soon you'll see.
You remember you belong to me.
You'll be back.
Time will tell.
You'll remember that I served you well.
Oceans rise, empires fall.
We have seen each other through it all.
And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love.
Da 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 da. change the subject. 'Cause you're my favorite subject.
My sweet, submissive subject.
My royal subject.
And eternal and forever. And the everlasting. You'll be back.
I'll extort. I will fight the fight and win Star Wars. For your love, for your praise.
I'll love you till my dying days.
When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove,
I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love.
da 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 da, la da 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 da, ya da la da 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 da, ya da la da 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 da, da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Everybody.
I wished for a war.
I knew that I was poor.
Knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up.
I will fight for this land.
But there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up.
Understand it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here he comes.
Here comes the general.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for.
Here comes the general. The pride of Mount Vernon.
Here comes the general.
George Washington.
We're outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned.
We gotta make an all-out stand.
Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man.
Can I be real a second?
For just a millisecond.
Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second.
Now I'm the model of a modern major general.
Venerated Virginian veteran who's measured all lining up for me upon a pedestal.
Writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence.
The elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom.
Hey, host, sex is kidding. I'm trying to keep leading when the people I'm meeting keep retreating.
We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes Rook, but look.
We don't go what? What? I'm not, but I'm playing.
We gotta make an all-out stand.
Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man.
Incoming! The battery down the battery.
We gotta stop them and rob with their advantages.
Hamilton on the battleship. Yo, let's meet the Phantom.
Blue goes the can and watch the blood in the spray.
We're abandoning.
De navire, la bande du sud, vous devez vite à Harlem, on peut pas se faire mettre notre gaffe.
Guns and horses, giddy up.
I decided to divvy up my forces, as skittish as the British cut the city up.
No time for giving up, promote unity.
That's screaming the face of thin mass mutiny.
Are these the men with which I am to defend America? We read at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people! I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir.
Who are you?
Aaron Burr, sir.
Make a mission to educate those who work to retrain themselves, direct them to another industry that has more opportunities to earn a modern, unplanned economy.
I think that I could be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance.
I have
have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeting.
Well, Your Excellency, sir, you wanted to see me?
Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr?
Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
Saying so, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr, sir, close the door on your way out.
Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary.
I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. What?
Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir! Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown.
I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you.
Be their secretary? I don't think so. And why are you upset?
I'm not. It's all right you want to fight. I've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger.
Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised.
We got our powder keg about to explode. I need someone with you to light it below.
So?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I am not throwing away my shot.
Ayudaré, conseguiré gente, traeré Lawrence Mulligan, Marqués de Lafayette, y ahora qué? Outnumbered, outplanned. We need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide.
Я напишу Конгрессу о том, что нам нужна провизия. Вы собираете людей, начнем устраивать сюрпризы.
I'll rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation, sir. Here comes the general, rise up. Here comes the general, rise up. Here comes the general, rise up. Here comes the general, and he's right-hand man. Boom.
How does the bastard orphan, son of a whore, go on and on?
Grow into more of a phenomenon.
Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth bother be seated at the right hand of the Father.
Washington hires Hamilton right on site.
But Hamilton still wants to fight, not right?
Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable.
What do we have in common?
We're reliable with the ladies!
There are so many to deflower. Ladies.
They delighted and distracted him. Martha Washington named a feral tomcat after him.
That's true. 1780, a winter's ball.
And the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all.
Yo, if you could marry a sister, you're rich, son.
Is it a question of if Burr or which one?
Hey, 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 hey.
To try and grab the spotlight.
We were at a revel with some rebels on the highway.
Laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. Trying to catch your eye in the side of the ballroom.
Everybody's dancing in the dance hall ballroom.
Grind to the rhythm as we wine and dine.
Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. And I get nervous thinking, what's she gonna do?
Grabs about her arm, thinking I'm through.
Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes. Oh, sky's the limit. No.
Drowning in them.
I am so into you. I'm helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in them.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
And by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my luck gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing
looking at my sister cause she wants to form a harem.
Just saying, if you really love me, you would share them.
2 weeks later in the living room stressing.
My father's still face it while you're asking for his blessing.
I'm dying inside as you whine and dine. And I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through. Then he shakes your hand and says be true. Then you turn back at me smiling. Look into your eyes and the skies and I'm helpless. Down for the count, I'm drowning and I'm helpless. That boy is mine.
Down for the count and I'm drowning.
Liza, I don't have $1 to my name.
An acre of land, troop to command, it's all up a fame.
All I have's my honor, a tolerance for pain. A couple of college credits and my top-notch brain.
Insane, your family brings out a different side of me.
Goodbyes with me. Angelica tried to take goodbye to me. No stress, my love for you is never enough.
We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died, I grew up wild. But I'll never forget my father's face that was real.
As long as I'm alive, I swear to God you never feel so.
I do. Down for the count and I'm drowning in a I look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about! Now everyone give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler!
A toast to the groom.
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom.
Bride.
To the bride.
I remember those soldier boys stripping over themselves just to win our praise.
I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been sick. Intelligent eyes and a hunger pain frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
Strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler. Alexander Hamilton, where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done.
Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level.
What the hell is the catch?
You see it, right?
Conversation lasts 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes.
Everything we said in total agreement. It's a drink, it's a bit of a dance.
A bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance.
It's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance.
I asked about his family. Did you see his answer?
His hair started fidgeting and left his gas.
He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants.
Handsome boy, doesn't know it. Peach fuzz that he can't even
Patrice and I turn into my sister's face and she is
helpless. And I know she is and her eyes are childless.
And I realize three fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich.
My brother has no sons, I'm the one who has to social climb for once.
So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip, and New York City is insidious. Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister. He's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister.
Then a hell of a status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to a lie. So all that's his right.
Nice going, Angelica, he was right. He will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it. I know my sister like I know my own mind.
You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. Leave her never that I love him, she'd be silent, be resigned.
He'd be lying. She'd say but she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes.
I romanticize my feelings I had inside. Love so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife.
At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom, to the bride, your sister is always by your side. To your union, and the hope that you provide. And I know
She'll be happy as his bride.
and I know
He will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory.
I've seen wonders great and small.
I've seen the wonders great and small.
if the Tomcat can get married, if Alexander can get married.
There's hope for our ass after all.
It's a glass to freedom.
Hey! Something you will never see again.
No matter what she tells you, let's have another round tonight.
To the four of us, woo! To the newly not poor of us.
We'll tell the story of tonight.
Let's have another round.
Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr. Sir!
I didn't think that you would make it.
To be sure.
I came to say congratulations.
To the verse, miss.
I see the whole gang is here.
You are the worst, Bird.
Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel.
I wish I had your command instead of manning Georgia's journal.
Oh, you don't. Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I heard, you've made yourself indispensable.
Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Bird.
Is that so?
What are you trying to hide, Bird?
I should go.
No, these guys should go.
What?
Leave us alone.
It's alright, Burr. I wish you brought this girl with you tonight, Burr.
You're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir.
What do you mean?
She's married.
I see.
She's married to a British officer.
Oh shit.
Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the war.
I will never understand you.
If you love this woman, go get it. What are you waiting for?
See you on the other side of the war.
I'll see you on the other side of the war.
Great.
Theodosia writes me a letter every day.
I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away.
He's on the British side in Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line.
But he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine.
Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints.
It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm by your side when so many have tried.
I'm willing to wait for it.
I'm willing to wait for it.
Grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. But there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach us.
My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect.
When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect.
Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints.
It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway.
We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes.
And if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many others have died,
I'm willing to wait for it.
I'm willing to wait for it.
Wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can't control.
I am inimitable, I am an original. I'm not falling behind the running way.
Wait for it.
I'm not standing still, I am like a wave.
Wait.
Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb.
He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose.
Arms and pieces will endless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint.
He takes and he takes and he takes.
Takes and he keeps winning anyway.
He changes the game as he plays and he raises the stake. And
If there's a reason he seems to survive, and so few survive.
God damn it, I'm willing to wait for it.
I'm willing to wait for it.
Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints.
it takes and it takes and it takes. We rise and we fall.
And if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, then I'm willing to
Wait for it.
Wait for it,
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
wait for it.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments. Number 1.
The challenge demands satisfaction.
If they apologize, no need for further action.
Number 2, they don't grab a friend, that's your second.
Where there's reckoning to be reckoned.
Have your seconds meet face to face.
negotiate a peace or negotiate a time and place.
This is commonplace, especially between recruits. No disputes, die, and no more shoes.
Number 4, don't beat your peace, that's alright.
Try to get some pistols and a doctor on site.
You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility.
You have him turned around so we can have deniability.
5, well before the sun is in the sky.
Pick a place to die where it's high and dry. Number 6.
Leave a note for your next of kin.
Tell them where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in.
Get ready for the moment of adrenaline.
We finally face your opponents.
Sending your second see if they can set the record straight.
Alexander, Aaron Burr, sir. Do we agree that duels are immature? Sure. But your man's got to answer for his words, Burr. With his life, we both know that's absurd. Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous? Okay, so we're doing this.
Looking in the eye, ain't no higher. Summon all the courage you require.
Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, over 10 paces, fire!
Lee, do you yield? You shot him in the side, yes he yields.
I'm satisfied.
Yo, we gotta clear the field.
No, we want. Here comes the general.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Bird? Commanding for the general. Yes, sir.
Please, you will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't be. Thank you for your service.
Let's ride.
Hamilton, meet me inside.
Meet him inside, meet him inside, meet him inside, meet him inside.
Son, don't call me son.
This war is hard enough without infighting.
Lee called you out, we called his bluff.
Oh, nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south.
You're absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up. Son, not your son. Watch your tone.
I am not a maiden in need of defending. I am
Charles Lee,
grown.
Thomas Conway, these men take your name and they rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take it.
Well, I don't have your name, I don't have your titles, I don't have your land, but if you know.
If you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to lead.
I could fly above my station after the war.
Or you could die, and we need you alive.
I'm more than willing to die.
The wife needs you alive, son. I need you alive.
Call me son one more time.
Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander.
Sir.
Go home.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, look around.
How long have you known?
A month or so.
You should have told me.
I wrote to the general a month ago. I begged him to send you home.
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry.
I knew you'd fight until the war was
war's not done.
But you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
You relish being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life.
I relish being your wife.
Look around, look around.
Look at where you are. Look at where we started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just to stay alive, that would be enough. And if this child shares a fraction of your smile or a fragment of your mind, look out, world, that would be enough.
I don't pretend to know the challenges we're facing.
The worlds you keep erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. I know who I marry.
As long as you come home at the end of the day, that would be enough.
We don't need a legacy.
We don't need money.
If I could grant you peace of mind, if you could let me inside your heart, oh, let me be a part of the narrative and the story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay, and I could be enough, and we could be enough. And I could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower?
How do we emerge victorious from the pack
Or leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher.
Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon.
An immigrant, you know in love who's unafraid to step in.
He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen.
Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman!
I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats rid of a blood stain.
Lafayette. And I'm never gonna stop until I make a triple venom. I'm scatter the remains out.
Lafayette.
Watch me engaging them, escaping them, enraging them.
I come to France for more fun.
Lafayette.
I come
back with more guns and ships. And so the balance shifts.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea.
But for this to succeed, there's someone else we need.
No Hamilton, so you know what to do when a change to do with him for an French me.
Hamilton, so you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench? I mean,
Hamilton. No one has more resilience or matches my practical brilliance.
You wanna fight for your land back?
Hamilton, I need my right-hand man back.
Get your right-hand man back.
I know you gotta get your right-hand man back.
I mean, Oedipus the dog's a letter, but the sooner the better he gets the right-hand man back.
Alexander Hamilton.
Troops are waiting in the field for you.
If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide.
Oh, Alexander Hamilton.
I have soldiers that will yield for you.
If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander.
I was younger than you are now, when I was given my first command.
I led my men straight into a massacre.
I witnessed their deaths firsthand.
I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me.
Even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me.
History has its eyes on me. Yeah.
Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory.
You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
I know that we can win.
I know that greatness lies in you.
But remember from here on in,
history has its eyes on you.
history has its eyes on you.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton,
Monsieur Lafayette,
ain't that man where you belong?
how you say no sweat?
We're finally on the field, we've had quite a run.
Immigrants,
We get the job done.
So what happens if we win? I go back to France and bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
With you when you do. Go, lead your men.
On the other side, and we meet again.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Hey yo, I'm just like my country.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot till the world turns upside down.
So much feels more like a memory.
This is whoever gets me. I may be the enemy ahead of me.
If this is the enemy, at least I have a friend with me.
Rapping in my head like a man and remembers me.
I remember my allies is expecting me.
Not only that, my allies are expecting.
We gotta go, gotta get the job done.
Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son.
Move undercover when we move as one.
Now we go one shot to live another day.
We cannot let a stray gunshot give us away.
We will fight up close, see the moment and stay in it.
Either that or meet the business in the baby.
So the American experiment begins when the flames all scattered to the winds.
South Carolina, redefine the break. We'll never be free until we end slavery.
When we finally drive the British away, Lafayette is there waiting in Chesapeake Bay.
How did we know that this plan would work? We have a spine on the inside. That's right. Hercules Mulligan! I'm spying on the British government. I take the measurements, information, and then I smuggle it.
Up to my brother's revolutionary covenant.
Burn them with the sons of liberty and I am loving it.
That's what happens when you go against the ruffians.
In the shit now, somebody's gotta shovel it.
Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction.
You knock me down, I get the fuck back up again!
Oh!
Woo!
Left, right, hold, go! What?
They're weak defying a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
Below our guns as he frantically waves her white handkerchief.
And just like that it's over, we tend to our wounded, we count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom.
Not yet.
We negotiate the terms of surrender.
I see George Washington smile. We escort their men out of Yorktown.
They stagger home single file.
Tens of thousands of people flood the streets.
That's me!
And as I fall in foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing.
The world turned upside down.
The world turned upside down.
The world turned upside down.
The world turned upside down. Down, down, down.
Freedom for America, freedom for France.
Down, down.
Gotta start a new mission, gotta meet my son.
Down, down.
We won! We won! We won! We won!
The world turned upside down.
They say the price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay.
Insane! You cheat with the French. Now I'm fighting with France and with Spain.
Now we're blue.
I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away.
You were mine to subdue.
Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you.
What comes next?
You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead?
You're on your own.
Awesome! Wow!
Do you have a clue what happens now?
Oceans rise, empires fall.
It's much harder when it's all your cold.
All alone on the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me.
Da 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 da.
You're on your own.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you?
You have my eyes, you have your mother's
and it broke my heart.
I am dedicating every day to you.
Domestic life was never quite my style. But when you smile, fuck this bit, you knock me out, I fall apart.
And I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation.
We'll bleed and fight for you, we'll make it right for you.
If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you.
Give the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Ooh, Philip, when you smile, I am undone.
My son, look at my son.
Bright is not the word I'm looking for.
There is so much more inside me now.
Philip, you outshine the morning sun.
My son,
When you smile, I fall apart. I thought I was so smart.
My father wasn't around. My father wasn't around.
I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you.
We'll come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you.
we'll make it right for you. Lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
Yeah, you'll blow us all away.
I may not live to see your glory.
Alexander, there's a letter for you from South Carolina.
But I will gladly join the fight.
It's from Jen Lawrence. I'll read it later.
No, it's from her mother.
When our children tell us stories.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
On Tuesday the 27th, my son was killed in a gunfight against British troops retreating from South Carolina. The war was already over. As you know, John dreamed of emancipating and recruiting 3,000 men for the 1st All-Black Military Regiment. This dream of freedom for these men dies with him.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
Alexander, are you all right?
I have so much work to do.
After the war, I went back to New York.
After the war, I went back to New York.
I finished up my studies and I practiced law. I practiced law, per work next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb.
How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history?
This is the first murder trial of a brand new nation.
Liberty behind the liberation.
I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt the right is to count.
Co-counsel, Hamilton, sit down.
Client Leonard thinks is innocent. Call your first witness.
That's all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
What do you assume? You're the smartest in the room.
Hey, why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Hey.
Right day and night, like you're running out of time.
Every day fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime, non-stop.
Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony, and nowhere is it stronger than in Albany.
Colonies, economies increasingly stolen, and honestly, that's why public service seems to be colonies.
I've seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it.
Now for a strong central democracy and nothing I'll be Socrates throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There as a New York junior delegate. Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
Goes and proposes his own form of government. What?
His own plan for a new form of government.
What? Talks for 6 hours, the convention is listless.
That young man.
Yo, who the F is this?
Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe?
Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies.
Right like it's going out of style.
Right day and night like it's going out of style.
Every day you fight like it's going out of style.
Do what you do.
Alexander?
Aaron Burr, sir.
It's the middle of the night. Can we confer, sir?
Yes, it's important to me.
What do you mean? You're a better woman than me.
Okay.
I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive.
My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution. Who's your client?
The new U.S. Constitution?
No. Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public.
No one will read it. I disagree.
The Constitution's a mess, so it needs amendment.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independent.
We have to start somewhere.
No way. You're making a mistake.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for?
We won the war. What was it all for?
Do you support this constitution?
Of course.
Defend it. And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
We studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build.
For once in your life, take a stand with pride.
I don't understand how you stand to the side.
I'll keep all my plans close to my chest.
I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time watching the afterbirth of a nation.
Watching the tension grow.
I'm sailing off to London.
I'm accompanied by someone who always pays.
I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days.
He's not a lot of fun, but there is no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, don't forget to run. Look at where you are. Look at where you started.
The fact that you're alive is a miracle.
It stays alive, that would say enough. And if your wife could share a fraction of your time, if I could grant you peace of mind, would it be enough?
Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to create a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled The Federalist Papers.
The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men.
In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months.
John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51.
How do you write like you're running out of time?
Right day and night, you're running out of time.
How do you write like you're running out of time? Like you're running out of time.
How do you ride like you needed to survive?
How do you ride every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive.
They're asking me to leave.
I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need.
I'm asking you to be my right hand man.
I know it's a lot to ask to leave behind the world you know.
Sir, do you want me to run for Treasury or State Department?
Treasury.
Let's go.
Alexander.
I have to leave.
Alexander. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
small place. They are asking me to leave.
Look around, isn't this enough? He'll never be satisfied. He'll never be satisfied. Satisfied.
History has its eyes on you.
I am not throwing away my
Just you wait.
I am not throwing away my shots.
I am Alexander Hamilton, just you wait.